Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we're going to be having a look at a new scout vehicle mod called the TATRAPAN 6x6. Now, it's a little bit of a weird vehicle because if you look at it, it really just looks like a brick. I mean, it looks like a brick with shaved ends. I don't know how else to describe it, but it looks very tough, it looks heavily armored, and there's really, it looks like it could ram through a building. I mean, it just about looks like it's made to deal with absolutely anything. So you look at the interior, and you're like, yep, there's not much here apart from, well, some windows and some metal and a big steering wheel that actually does function, and we'll see if the interior gauges actually function as we drive it. But with that being said, let's fire it up and take it into the garage and see what we can do to it. It's very quick. Like, that's another thing. It's very, very quick. All right, let's see. Tatra T3 930-55, which is a stock 19-liter diesel air-cooled engine. What? And then we have the Deutz BF6 M1015C, which is the new and more powerful German engine, which, judging by the acceleration right off the bat, I'm not sure it needs it, but since we're here to explore the ultimate capabilities of this vehicle, we're going to go ahead and go with it. Now, let's see. Oh, I can sell that engine for $16,000. That's amazing. Let's see. Improved gearbox, stock suspension, and we have two choices for tires. 54-inch all-terrain and 54-inch off-road. Yeah. That's about it. That's about it. Off-road it is. All right. Autonomous Scout. Diff lock engageable. Frame add-ons. Roof rack with the spare. And let's see. Tall forged sheet. Oh, that's different. Okay. Now, let's see. Rooftop. Now we can do parking lights, horns, beacons. Oh my god. The cabin protector is ridiculous. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's really cool that they offer that. So let's... Oh my god. He even brought, like, custom wheels for it. Dude, look at all the colors, too. And he's got some... Whoa, that is a interesting set of color schemes. I've never seen, like, a set of color schemes that affects a vehicle like that. It's very interesting, and it's very different. I'm going to go with that, but... Wow, I am very excited to test this thing out. Now, since it's considered a scout, I would assume it could pull scout trailers. Now, we'll have to actually, like, obviously go and look and go and verify that, but I would assume, since it's a scout, that it can pull scout trailers. So let's find out. It can pull, well, it can pull the medium-duty trailers. Gotcha, okay. So technically, even though it has scout parts, it's technically considered pretty much like a medium-duty vehicle in the eyes of the game. Not necessarily like in the eyes of, like, you know, how the world would view this thing, but in the eyes of the game itself. So let's go ahead and veer right, kick the clutch, and, oh god, left, right. Oh, geez. You have to be aware of the fact that the steering is a little bit slow, but that's to be expected with a vehicle like this. It's fast. Wow, it is very, very, very fast. Like, when it gets going in 5th gear with the newer engine and the upgraded transmission, it is faster than I think a lot of people would think it deserves to be, but wow. Impromptu hill climbing test. Rams the bumper into the side of the hill. Not surprising, considering how far it juts out in front of the vehicle, but I mean, it protected the engine, so that's a good thing. Throw it in high, just see what happens. Oh! Oh my god! Well, so it walks that. It absolutely walks that as if it wasn't there. And that's really impressive, considering how big and heavy the thing is. I suppose if you wanted/needed an alternate to, let's say, the APC, this could be that alternate. Let's throw the diff lock on now. Wow, with the diff lock, it literally climbs like there's nothing it can't climb. Let's give a little bit of steering angle to the right, to the right, to the right. Oh my god, look at this! This is the biggest vehicle I've ever taken up that obstacle, and it said, yeah, okay, no problem. Until it did that, but it may actually roll all the way over. I don't know. Aha, it did! Yes! That's the other cool thing about this design, is that if it does roll over, it also rolls all the way back over. And what? One of my intakes moved. I don't know why it is standing up now, but it is. It's standing up now, and wow, the second I hit the diff lock, it took off. Boy, it just angled itself back down, like no big deal. All right, let's turn that off, throw it in high, see if it can ride out this section in high. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Oh, God, it's possible. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Whoa! Oh, I caught it! That's hilarious. All right, let's throw you into the mud. This is diff lock off, all wheels on, high range. Yeah, so it doesn't care about shallow mud anyway. It's like, yeah, no, I don't even need to bother with that. That's not even there for me. Yeah, this ignores your reality and substitutes its own. It really does. It is such a weird vehicle, but I don't dislike it at all. I think it's actually a really, really cool rig. I don't know how to like put into words how I feel about this thing, because I don't want to say the same thing about it over and over again, but at the same time, I'm struggling to find fault with it, you know? I mean, maybe a fault is that it can't haul cargo by itself, but then again, it's got, you know, trailers that are capable of hauling cargo. So that is about where it gets a little iffy and high. But throw it into low plus with the diff lock on, and it digs its way right through something like this. I mean, and this is like pretty deep mud that'll trip up a lot of bigger vehicles. Let's throw it in low. It's moving. It slowed down a lot, admittedly. Once I got in here, it was like, I don't know about that. It was kind of iffy about it, but I can respect it. I can respect how it's doing. I think it's doing really, really well. And I think, too, at the end of the day, I mean, it's got some over-the-top performance with the upgraded engine and the upgraded transmission, but I feel like if you left the stock engine and stock transmission in it, you would probably have a pretty balanced experience that wouldn't be much more OP than the APC that's in the game from the get-go, so you would have a really good replacement for that if you wanted to change up your gameplay a little. Now, let's take it over to the dips, because the dips are obviously an obstacle that I like to use almost every time that I'm here, because I think they do a good job of highlighting real-world scenarios. Well, I say real-world scenarios, in-game scenarios that the vehicles might encounter in different maps, especially the, oh god, especially some of the muddier maps. So let's see what you can do here. I mean, you don't even really have to worry that much about angling, because the bumper catches it and doesn't damage anything. Look, the bumper is just like, I'll just eat that. Oh, I'll just eat that too. It just eats it for breakfast. Good God. And what's weird is you've got this twin axle in the front and single axle in the rear, which is an odd configuration for a 6x6, because usually the two axles are over the rear, which is like usually sort of the weight-bearing end of the vehicle. But this kind of mixes that up, and it makes for some very interesting handling characteristics and driving dynamics as you go through some obstacles. Dude, you put it in high, or not even high, you put it in auto, and you get out on a road, this thing rages, dude. Suspension's a little bouncy once you get going, but I feel like you shouldn't really expect anything other than that, because if you expect this thing to be, you know, a Porsche 911 at high speeds, you're doing it wrong. And as always, we must go for the ramp at the end of the bridge and see if it can clear the barrels. Y'all ready for this? Because I'm ready for this. Oh my god, come on. Alright, I'm flat out. Oh god, stay away from the wall. Let's go, we're in 5th gear. Go! Boom! It cleared all but one of them. It actually, like, it just hit one of them on the outside, and it was like, I think you deserve to be flattened. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is a very, very, very cool vehicle, and I absolutely believe that it has a spot in your garage if you want to change up your gameplay a little bit and want to try something a little bit different, especially as a scout vehicle, and also if you're doing a modded campaign playthrough. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new and would like to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.